what was life like for you growing up?
So I wasn't a great college student, and I didn't want to go for some typical degree, and I got married young, so I just celebrated 28 years of marriage to my
Oh,
lovely wife.
there you go.
Uh,
Congratulations.
yeah, thanks. That was just a couple weeks ago.
She's probably behind the camera saying, "You better make sure you mention that."
Yeah, she's holding up flashcards, saying say this, don't say that. You got a booger in the nose. So, but yeah, we have seven beautiful children, ranging from 20 down to 5 years old. And so my journey was, I knew I wanted to, start a family and get married, and I needed to be able to provide for a family. So I started my own painting business when I was young, and just did my own thing and did well. But I did all the work myself, and I found that now I've been doing painting. I've had a painting company for about 27 years, and the bulk of my business in painting has been real estate, realtor referrals. Ryan, I have a buyer that's, needing their house painted before they move in. Hey, Ryan, I've got a seller that just needs to kiss it, keep it simple, cheap, just put your touch on it, Ryan. You know what we need. And so through those relationships and learning, I learned a lot about real estate just through my painting business of what sells a house. So I had that eye for creativity to go in and help a seller save a lot of money by not having to paint entire rooms or entire ceilings or stuff like that added a lot of value. So I became listed on numerous vendor boards at many brokerages I never even knew of or met. So
What I'm curious because so you didn't did you so you didn't go to college after high school? You just kind of
well,
dove right into the career field, or
no, that's part of my story. Is I did go to massage school, so I'm a licensed massage therapist. I did
okay.
that. I did that full time for about 5 years, along with getting certified as a personal trainer. So I wear a lot of hats. I've got a lot of different interests and skills, and I quit massage, got back into painting in '05, and then just I started hiring a crew, and haven't really touched a brush or a tool for a long time, and just run a good small business. And then I started flipping a couple houses and watching my commission go to another agent. And I was like, why don't I just get licensed? And so I did that about 8 years ago. And then my wife, who's extremely smart with like technology and just remembering things, seeing a house, oh yeah, that one sold, that house got raised, and I didn't even know it was there. I couldn't have told you. So she's a great support for me. So I pushed her to get licensed, and so now my wife and I are the team lead for our Columbus group here with Fathom. We're the Meyers Team C bus, as you said, and we've got an agent on our team, and that's another probably later part of the story. But yeah,
Yeah.
I started seeing real estate as a great option, cheap to get into, but hard to maintain, hard to really make it
Right.
unless you're willing to work. And
Right.
I've been self-employed my entire career, so it didn't scare me.
Well, I'm curious about that, right? Because, I always tell, like, when I sit down with agents getting into the business, normally real estate's the second, third, fourth career choice, right? Usually someone's coming from a W 2 to salary job where they're getting paid every 2 weeks, and, they dive into real estate and it's 100% commission based, right? Like, for you, though, it sounds like you were were you always like an entrepreneur? Like, did being on your own and not necessarily having set hours and pay, like, was that something that you always went after and did?
Always. Yeah, I never wanted to be tied to someone else's schedule, and I wanted the freedom to travel and be with my family when I wanted to, and that's what the painting business afforded me, and now real estate. So it's just been a very and now that my wife being a realtor, she understands the hours. I've got 4 showings tonight after we're done here. I got a boogie and show 4 houses on a Thursday night, so I'm giving up our date night, which I hate to do. I never do, but I'm golfing all day Saturday, so I had to give up something this week.
It's interesting because I we don't really talk about it much on here, but as I've gone through my career, your significant other, if you have one, or your spouse, plays a huge role in I believe in how you do in this business. We may not think it, but we don't work conventional hours. We're very unconventional at times, and you can work to build up a business, kind of like what you do with your painting company and all of those things. And that's definitely possible within real estate. But, up until that point, sometimes it can be a wild ride.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of learning curve, and just kind of getting, making some mistakes. And the beauty part is I can never be fired. I can just be slow, So that's what I liked about being self-employed. So the more I hustle, the more I benefit from that.
How did you get into painting, though?
I had some friends in the business, and I tried tried my hand at it, and I turned out I was a fast study, and I'm a really good painter. I'm fast, and I enjoy it. So a lot of people say I hate painting, and I'm like, that's why I have a job.
Oh my gosh.